Grant County
his
911, what is
parents
the
killed
address
his
of your
sister.
emergency?
Jesus.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I have no idea. You have a little girl who's not responsive at all. To the adult, the parents are somewhat responsive, but not. They're in and out of her. And then they have a 7-year-old boy who is mostly responsive. I was able to get him on a chair, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay, what is your name?
Thaddeus Hawkins and his 911 call led Grant County Police to a scene far more sinister than they could have imagined, uncovering one of the worst cases of child neglect their department had ever witnessed.
It's like a dish.
Hey, start CPR. She's still alive. She's still alive.
My husband and I, he's been violent a little bit towards me.
What's up? Yeah, it's Z-I-T-I. Baked. Z-T.
Thaddeus woke up to find the family of four asleep in their squalid home. Both parents were clearly not in proper physical condition. Their children, even worse, and none of them were waking up.
Oh no!
It's like noodles, cheese, and meat. Except this one is turkey, not beef.
What do you got? What is it?
Let's go, get up!
What is it?
You got a 10-7.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, kid?
Move, get up, yes.
Get up now! Get out! Get out! I don't care! Stand up!
This is
Was that a drug house?
Adame and her husband Matthew Curtis Bynum, and inside their run-down, garbage-filled excuse of a home are two of their children.
How long, Hondo? Check his vitals.
He can't get up.
No.
Fentanyl? What is it?
No, it's not fentanyl. We just fell asleep really hard. We're really sick.
He can't yell at them to get up, bro. They don't even know. They probably don't know where they're at. What do you mean?
What's going on? Was it fentanyl?
The state of the home was barely suitable for human habitation. One responding
Fell
officer
asleep?
described the property as
what she
unhygienic,
said.
in complete disarray, and
just
having a
fell
foul
asleep.
odor.
Yeah.
In one corner of the room was their 7-year-old
Man.
son drifting in and out of consciousness.
That
His
room is
5-year-old
a mess.
sister, on the other hand, was smothered beneath the weight of both her parents.
Let's go, get up! What is it?
We got a 10-7.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, kid?
Move, get up, yes.
Get up now! Get out! Get out! I don't care! Stand up!
Let's go. Where's your shoes at?
How long? Hondo?
Pretty
Check
old.
his vitals.
My leg
Did
is
y'all smoke dope?
tired.
Huh?
No.
Fentanyl? What is it?
My leg is tired. I can't bend it down.
That kid?
No, I can
Hey,
Yeah.
send a 55 for him. Let's go. Want me to carry you? Come here. Come
And
here.
he says his ankle's
I'll carry
tired.
you.
Man, somebody get him some cocoa melon.
Stand up! Stand up! Come on! Come on!
Sitting there in
Give me your
silence.
hands! Give me your hands!
Where is this going?
Stand up! Now!
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you again! Stand up!
He's not getting up.
Give me your other arm!
Oh. I thought he was talking. Oh, I saw his crack.
Stand up! I'm not gonna tell you again!
I'm really trying to stand up.
You're okay. What's the matter? What does it hurt? Are you okay? How old is your sister?
Just turned 5 yesterday.
She just turned 5? She's 10-7.
What does 10-7 mean?
Go ahead, press it now.
Yeah, what's that word?
There's 2 adults, mom and dad. The 5-year-old 10-7.
One child was out
incapacitated?
safe and on his way to receive immediate medical attention. The other was in a worse, more dire state.
I got you! I got you, baby! Come on! I got you! I got you, baby! I know! Hey, she's still alive! Hey, start CPR! She's still alive! She's still alive!
The officer didn't know it yet, but that wasn't a pulse. According to police reports, when Deputy Pogue moved her, air escaped from her body, making him believe she was still breathing and took action to save her life. Tragically, all attempts for her resuscitation failed. She had died hours ago. Who or what killed the little girl was still unclear.
Here or there?
Right here, she's right here now.
These are all only people left here?
Yes.
We were really sick last night, but not from fentanyl. We are not on fentanyl.
So he didn't check for a pulse. Oh my god, this guy.
What'd you guys take, seriously?
Nothing.
He still has him on the ground.
Where you guys are, and why was your daughter like that?
I don't know. It was good. It was bugging, but I feel like that.
We were super sick last night. We spent a lot of time around somebody that was very sick.
Oh my god.
Sit down right here, okay? Sit up, come on. Oh.
I'm trying.
Here. Give me your hand.
Are those your kids that were with you? You're okay. When's the last time that you saw them okay?
Let's go.
What time?
12:35.
12:30 midnight? And then what happened from there? Keep talking. I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know so that we can help your kids.
Okay.
Tell me.
Yeah. So when they got little bits of help from
Keep talking. Tell me.
we got little bits of help from Walmart, and they gave us our water saturation is.
Okay. Was there any recreational stuff? Were you smoking fentanyl, meth? I need to know. The kids are really sick. Okay. I need to know so that we can take care of them.
Yeah. No.
Not making much sense.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go load him up. Okay. We're gonna go put him in the back. He's good. You can help me. I don't know if he can walk.
Oh. I can't put my feet underneath me.
Oh, what is he smoking?
Can't put my feet underneath.
We're gonna walk.
Claiming they haven't had any drugs was hard to believe. All their complaints about paralysis are common side effects of heavy fentanyl use, although other lethal chemicals carry similar effects, signs that it could be something entirely different. Unable to get anything useful out of them, both parents were placed in police custody. The kids were put in an ambulance, and this case was turned into a homicide investigation.
Randy. Hey, Randy, can you hear me? Hey, real quick. Are you on call?
Yeah.
Okay, one, I don't know about the other one. Two adults up here, I don't know. I got up here and kid was already all purple. I started it and gave her Narcan.
Okay. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, and I called Gilbert too, so he's on his way too.
Okay, cool.
I know.
All right, bye.
And I showed up and everybody's just laying on the floor, and then that kid was just laying there, all purple. And I thought I heard her breathing, but
Okay.
oh yeah, we're good. Just pissed off because I've been up here with COT 10 times, told them to take the kids. They give them right back. Did they take the two kids, or
I have both of them in my room.
are they? And the other kid?
He's doing good. He's got a couple of marks. I wouldn't quite say it was like abuse. He's got a mark here and then a scratch on his back.
that's not
He
it.
said he hasn't eaten since Friday. And I asked him what was going on. He said,
My
"Oh,
god. He hasn't eaten since Friday, it's
The
Sunday.
hunger, cold, and bruising barely scratched the surface of the treatment the 7-year-old boy had been subjected to. Their father, Matthew, had barely said a word to the police. In fact, he appeared almost incapable of stringing together a coherent sentence. Music, on the other hand, was a lot more forthcoming.
So you said you were around somebody that was sick yesterday.
We were around somebody that was sick before we head out to the party. And it was just, everything was spinning really crazy. And I kept trying to sit up, and I couldn't sit up. It was like super painful. It happened in the middle of the night because I had been asleep already, and then I woke up because the kids got fussy. That's what woke me up.
The kids got fussy.
They got fussy. They were going, like, they were just crying out. And I'm sorry that I'm coming off as so confused right now, because I am really confused. I have no idea why this, no idea. I have nothing to hide from you as far as...
Music had plenty to hide, and this hastily crafted story only served to deflect what her children had gone through inside that home. Of course, she couldn't even keep that story straight. Just a few hours later, she was at the hospital telling a different story. It wasn't hanging around someone sick anymore. No, this time, her family was poisoned.
What?
Might be state-sponsored. Oh, it's
music?
a gray hat.
Is that right? Music? Hey, music. My name is Randy. I work at the sheriff's office.
Gray hat.
Kind of got a little bit of a mess right now.
It's when someone's hacking a system that lists
the reason I'm here, I wonder if I can take some pictures of you.
System's unsecured.
Thank you so much.
Are you the detective?
I am.
Are you the one that will also be getting a toxicology report? Because I need one. I know I've done a lot of drugs in my life, and I've never felt anything like I did last night. It was completely bizarre. And all that we had was the chocolate cake that we bought.
I don't know what you're watching. I think the video's done at this point.
We need one more slice of chocolate cake.
And what was it that you felt last night?
Last night, I just felt
only
like
10
I
minutes in.
Hold myself up, like I kept falling into the wall. My kids kept falling into the wall.
You were weak. You were dizzy.
Dizzy.
All of the above, and I felt it when they first were trying to get me up. It's just weird, and I want to know what is in my system and what got in my kids' system.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you want to know what they're on?
Talk with the doctor and see about getting that sent out.
Yeah, man. Sure.
I do.
So, this is pretty serious. It's kind of a mystery what's going on, right?
Yes.
So we're trying to cover all our bases. I
don't know what happened to the girl.
Conversation with you about this, but I don't think this is the place to do it.
Obviously, something wasn't adding up. Music was frank about one thing, however. She was a user. Not only did officers find a burnt needle on her during her arrest, she also had ash marks on her sweater. And that toxicology report she wanted, it came back. And as expected, she tested positive for methamphetamine, but not fentanyl, now sparking interest in what caused their initial paralysis. Music wasn't any help in identifying this, while Matthew simply refused to talk.
Wait, are you serious?
On a meth.
Man, I can't believe my ears.
Sorry, this is kind of a lot to go through right now, but we're going to take some pictures of you, all right?
No. Crystal?
So, when we have a death occur, we treat every as if it's a homicide until we can prove otherwise, whether it's someone in their bed or what have you. So just for those reasons, we're going to take some pictures, okay? What's that?
Who died?
And I thought she was just chilling.
Okay. So we're going to have you stand up. Officer Carrasco is going to remove your handcuffs. We're going to take some pictures, okay?
Stand up, sir. Well, you guys were waking me up. She was talking.
This right here was a lie. His little girl was not talking by the time officers arrived to wake him up. We know that because autopsy reports show that she was long dead before the officers even arrived. His next statements will have you speculating just how shocked he was about his daughter's passing.
So, Mr. Bynum, here in a while, we're going to have a conversation about that, okay? But I know you're going to need a little time.
For representation.
Okay, you're going to want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's take some pictures, and then we can get you back to the cell for now, okay?
I'm going to need Jorge for this one.
Where's my wife?
I think she's on the way here, but I'm not exactly sure.
I mean,
So, Mr. Bynum, if you could just enter this wall right here.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Until I'm able to talk to representation.
Well, I'm not going to ask you any kind of questions at all.
What I meant to say was...
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my friend. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, my piss smell rusty. I need that deodorant. You have baby powder?
Mr. Bynum, I really do. May I see the inside of your hands, please? Just hold them out just like that?
No, I'm sorry. But until I get a lawyer...
Yeah, you always got that shit on stock, right?
I'm not going to release any welfare information.
I'm an adult.
Take them back.
You see, Matthew is seemingly more than just a bad father. As more information came to light, accusation of violence, abuse, and neglect would begin to emerge. After meeting both parents, the detective paid a visit to the sick and suffering 7-year-old boy, receiving some much-needed medical attention.
How's he doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I fell asleep without eating. And I ate when I woke up.
Well, I was like, I can't fall asleep, so there's no point in me just laying down, so I just ate.
Any findings so far?
You mean you already had that ham and tuna?
Are you okay?
Well, yesterday, oh man, you wouldn't believe what I ate. Oh,
my name is Randy. I work with the sheriff's, okay?
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna take a
I had a whole bowl of cottage cheese, right? But I only have like one serving left, so I decided to cut up the ham and put it all in the cottage cheese
the little
container.
boy was in bad shape. Follicle samples showed that he had been exposed to methamphetamine, but right now he was getting treated for dehydration, altered mental status, and pneumonia.
A little bit of
The New
mayonnaise.
Mexico Children, Youth, and Families Department had been in touch with Music and Matthew since 2023 over concerns of their treatment of the little boy, physical neglect, other neglect, emotional abuse, inadequate clothing, and poor hygiene. They also noted the unsanitary state of their home, improper access to a toilet, inadequate water source for everyday washing, and attendance and educational problems that led to the little boy being held back. And then there were the medical issues. The child had asthma that went completely ignored and untreated by his parents. To top it all off, he had never been to the dentist, causing him to develop a speech impediment. It cannot be overstated how much this little boy needed to be rescued from his parents and the squalor they kept him in. Speaking of which, the officers would return to that rundown home to look for what could have killed that little girl. What they found was truly horrific.
Never?
Damn, so I gotta go to the dentist at some point. Isn't it free?
No.
Another heater.
Well, maybe for them.
Probably not good for indoor use. And the pipe
depends on maybe which one if they're in school.
Water. But we'll take this.
I've never seen it free.
Oops.
That's
This
like
guy's uncle or something,
which they are in dire need of,
is apparently a multi-millionaire.
Well, I remember the kids at my school always be going out to the dentist like on the spot. The dentist would
I was hiding something,
like literally be there in
with
person.
the dogs.
At the school?
It definitely looks like he
Yeah,
sleeps
the
in here.
school. And the kids would literally just go out. And I was like, wait, what? You guys are out there?
It's just a bunch of rotted food.
It's probably their insurance though. It's probably insurance. Is that a rat?
The mice died in here.
Mice? The mice died in there.
It's actually tuned.
Oh, yikes!
It's been standing here.
The mice!
3 Bibles in here so far.
It's probably not mice. It's probably
I just saw it.
This hasn't been touched
probably
in who knows how long. You know what? I'm gonna take the whole can.
You can't even come up with it.
It's probably
I'm not saying nothing else, but
what do you call it?
Pisses me off.
Oh no!
Because there's too much.
Armadillo?
The long ones. The long
Lizard?
ones with the long tail. No,
rat.
They look like mice, but they're not. It starts with a P.
God dang, man! Like, I don't like this, Gibby.
P?
I don't like this at all.
Officers found dead mice, dog vomit, different types of excrement, drug paraphernalia, rotting food, and of course, plenty of broken glass strewn all over the property. But still, no obvious evidence
That
of
one's
foul
like
play.
bigger though.
Regardless, the police had everything they needed to understand what exactly happened in that home. All thanks to a very enlightening interview with Music Adame, where she inadvertently told the police exactly what killed her.
I run away. They usually won't attack you, but I still run.
Like the deputy told you, I'm Detective Orozco. You can just call me Randy. That's fine. So my job is to figure out what happened today, and you are someone that can give me information that I obviously wasn't there for.
Yes.
So I'm playing a little bit of catch up.
Wait, that's what a possum looks like?
What happened?
Oh yeah,
we
mice
were all super sick last night, and the last thing that we ate was some chocolate cake that I got from my daughter for her birthday party. She had a birthday party at Penny Park.
Cat-sized mice.
We left a little bit early because it was getting really cold.
Well, actually, in fact, it might just not be that. Never mind it is.
We've got before the party. We've got chocolate cake with white frosting, like rainbow frosting from Albertsons. Well, it happened last night, and I don't know how it happened. And I don't know if
also, how far is this
I don't have
thing
any
going?
idea what happened, but I
Like,
want
what
to
the
know
fuck
what
did
was
they
in
do?
my system, and I want to know how
They're
it
still
got
trying to
my
figure out how
because they
the
did
kids
not
got
get in. I'm telling you.
the
An
child.
investigation will have to be done, and that is fine with me.
They still haven't
But
told us
I know
how the
that
girl
I cannot
died.
use fentanyl or heroin. I know
someone died.
And so
Yeah,
if
the
that's
little
in
girl?
my system, and if that's in my little
But they have a boy and they're still living in the mess?
put it there.
Okay, so
Yeah, it looks like the boy's still
from 104
good.
yesterday.
Yes, and it
Even
wasn't
though
a
he
party
hasn't
with
eaten
alcohol or
in 3
anything.
days.
It was just my little girl's birthday party. That's all it was. We had cake.
I feel like I haven't eaten in 3 days.
But we had cake and we
had
feel like
chips,
I'm
Doritos,
stuffed,
and
man.
Ruffles.
I eat like
So
twice a
that
day.
happens, you guys have some cake.
And that's all I need.
And later on, it starts getting cold.
It starts getting cold, so
But
we
the
had
first
a-
meal
we
has to
headed
be
home,
giant.
And then wanted to know
Yeah, the
if she
first
could
meal
have
has to
one
be
slice of
giant.
cake. And I said sure, and we all had a slice of cake.
That's how I
before
go.
bed.
That's how I
And
roll.
that's when things just started to get weird. I don't know.
Then
if
I
it
eat a
was
little
like-
bit more, and then I
I've
fall
never
asleep
had a sugar high like
for
that.
about 4 days.
I don't know what happened.
The detective was starting to hone
I eat
in
like
on
a
Music's
bear.
attempts to deflect
They do all that
responsibility.
work,
A family
making your
friend
meal,
who
but you don't
attended the
even
party
stream
was
it.
interviewed and reported suffering no illness from the cake. The couple's own son stated that he didn't
I'm
feel
streaming
sick,
now.
and everyone was fine after eating the cake.
Oh, my
At
bad.
this point, Music was finally willing to
should be
come
grateful.
clean about her many failings as a parent, including admitting to taking drugs the day before her daughter was found dead.
Right.
I do smoke weed and
We gotta
speed,
finish World War
but I
Z.
have not imbibed
Remember?
any speed.
Oh, I did fun in that game.
With speed.
Oh,
I did
oh,
fun that game just to prepare for hard
I do
mode.
not use them
can carry.
regularly.
Maybe if
but
it's
just
two of us,
like-
it'll scale
I saw
down.
the bots
I wasn't
use
feeling
like
good.
explosive
Doesn't
ammo,
matter.
drop explosive
That's all
ammo,
just excuses.
and that looks
Anyway,
wild.
I had not used any.
And there is like
I
the
don't know what class that
adrenaline.
is.
Noon 30 at the very latest. Was the
Shots of
last
adrenaline.
time I
Yesterday.
It's like a
I was only like
self-revive.
farming one spot. Like
right
you
before
go
we
in
headed out
extreme
to the
mode,
party.
you get some
And
points
there
and you
was
die.
Nothing. There was no.
That's it.
There was nothing
Well,
that she
then
could
you
get.
can carry
in the-
them,
the
like you
room.
usually do.
The room is extremely messy.
Oh, you
and
ready
it's
now?
true, and
Ready
we're
on your
working
mic?
it. We don't have a vehicle
Oh,
right
my
now
mic?
to even take you to the dump.
Me too.
So it's really
hard.
It is hard.
Crazy hard.
And I've done a lot of drugs throughout
I also
my
wanna
life.
play that
My name
Juice
is music.
Galaxy
My
game.
parents named me music.
Juice
you know?
what?
That's the life. I
Juice
grew up in.
Galaxy. It's
But,
on Steam. It's free. It looks
I've never
trippy.
felt like I did last night. It was
And I
unreal.
wanna
Like I
play
couldn't
it.
hold myself up.
Galaxy.
My daughter,
Not
my
Saints Row
son
2?
couldn't hold themselves up. I had no
Not
idea
Black
what
Myth
was
that's
going
it.
on. I just wanted us to.
Black Myth
Not
can wait.
Coin Pusher
and I
Friends
thought that
3?
that would help.
Oh man.
One night?
And
Man, we were playing Coin Pusher, and I was falling asleep, and then my headphones kept screaming at me, doing that, because there was water in it, and it kept waking me up, and I was just irritated and sitting in
Does it
silence.
sound like a puff noises or something?
They are the best thing that
it sounded
ever
like,
happened to me.
you know those Japanese, they're like carrots that scream.
To blame for what happened to her children.
I don't know if it's like a cartoon. It was like a loud screaming in my ear, waking me up.
Like a screech?
Yeah, it's like a screech. It's like
So like when I had moisture in my headphones, it did not do that. It made like a puffing noise, like as if like steam is puffing out from it. And then I opened the ear cup and I see a tiny bit of moisture and I just wiped it off. But you had
wasn't
that
a
moisture
tiny
in
bit.
there, locked in.
I was like, I could like pour it out of the side of the ear cup.
You had that moisture locked in for so long.
It was in both ear cups, but it messed with the ear detection. So as long as it didn't detect my ear, I
Like
couldn't
you
hear
wiped it
it.
off and it started detecting?
No, I poured it out, and it got worse.
Poured what out?
The water.
It was
Music wasn't the only one
It was
that
that
shared
much.
this sentiment. Her mother called Matthew a charming man with a violent and erratic nature. He had also been investigated in the past.
Man,
for
and I was
suspicion
so
of domestic
sleepy, and we were
violence
playing
due to his
Corn
tendency to break
Pusher.
things when he's upset. As you can now imagine, the
I
police
think
did not rule
like
out the
I got out the
possibility
shower.
that Matthew or even Music
I just
had
put my
murdered their
headphones
own
on.
daughter. The truth
No,
of the
no
matter
towel.
is
Like
simpler
studio
than
headphones
that.
for
All it
$5?
took was a little bit of prodding
Yeah.
to get it out.
No, what?
I don't even know where you get one for $5 actually.
But these are fine now. They're good. I let them dry out, and you know, one of these days I'll see what's rattling around in there.
Well, maybe you should just get studio monitors for like $25. So that you
What's wrong with the headphones I have now?
$200 headphones.
These headphones right now are good.
Because the kids were a while back.
Well, I mean, heavily discounted. My bad.
My son was waking up, throwing up.
Heavily.
And we discovered it's because we had all the windows shut with the
demonically
heater on, so
discounted.
it wasn't ventilating properly. So we started leaving the windows just cracked, and that was enough. And all the throwing up stuff. So that was good.
Yeah, that was my initial thought with everyone in the house. Like you guys, from what we were told at the time,
Mine is like 180
people
right
aren't
now.
feeling good, and having that type of heater inside the house, or even burning the clothes
you can
inside, you
get
get a
one
little
for
carbon monoxide,
a
a
whole
certain percent,
50
I'm not a doctor,
buckaroo.
some percent, you're going to start feeling sick and whatnot, and after that, things get a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Right, progressively more serious until that's solved.
There should have been at least 2 windows cracked in the house.
That one's for $20. Good known brand, but they don't look too comfy.
That was it. In an almost
look like one
throwaway
of those,
manner, music
helicopter
just stated what
headphones.
killed her daughter: carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh,
What you're
carbon
looking at now was the
monoxide
source of it. The
poisoning.
parents had burned coal for heat indoors and failed to open the windows. The only ventilation in the tiny home was a small gap in one window, allowing a cord to run outside. All of them had inhaled an unhealthy amount of the toxic gas. Tragically, it was fatal for the little girl. Right from the start of this
God.
case, the pain and sickness music had been describing were in fact symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning. The dizziness.
Everything was spinning really crazy, and I kept trying
I seen
to
one
sit
for
up,
$11
and I
bucks.
couldn't sit up.
Last night, I just felt
No.
like I couldn't hold myself up. Like I kept
Is it
falling
good, no,
into the
Brand
wall.
tip?
My kids kept
Pretty
falling
wild.
into the wall.
The muscle soreness and general weakness.
You were weak, you were dizzy.
All of the above, all of the above.
Yeah.
And I felt it when they first were trying to get me up. I kept trying to get up. I was trying to get up.
Are you guys on anything?
No,
No? What?
no, I'm just really stiff. It was like super painful.
Your stomach.
No, my shoulder.
Oh, your shoulder.
And then there was the sneezing
Fine,
and
it's always
difficulty
being
breathing.
shipped to you.
And
What's
that
your
I was
whim
just
again?
having a really bad allergy attack because I was sneezing a whole lot and I was having a really hard time breathing. And then
Your
my
whim was
husband
the
started
letter B,
complaining
right?
about feeling a little bit sick, but he too thought it was just allergies because the snot was
No.
clear, like there wasn't green mucus and it wasn't thick, it was like just dripping, you know what I mean?
Including headaches, nausea, vomiting, rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, seizures, chest pain, disorientation, and loss of consciousness. These are all signs
Like
of
door
carbon
number?
monoxide poisoning. To make matters worse, this wasn't even their
Door.
first time dealing with it. They'd already gotten their kids sick in the past using heaters improperly. The toxic gas had such a severe effect on full-grown adults, it's no wonder
wait,
the
what
tiny
happens
bodies of their
when-
children couldn't take it.
The kids
When
were
this happened?
fine. The kids were fine all the way up until I woke up in the middle of the night because was crying and they appeared to be
Hey, that room looks
asleep.
wild.
Like they were having night terrors, but like severe night terrors. And then I woke up.
Usually the interrogation rooms look normal,
She's
but this
like,
one looks like you're literally locked up.
It looks like a hemi-anechoic chamber.
I don't have any idea, but my husband might
For,
know.
like, the
Because she
noise?
was crying. She was alive, you know, she was crying.
Disrupting.
And then we just couldn't figure out what it was that was making them cry. And my son was curled up in a little ball and okay, they were breathing, they were responsive somewhat, you know.
What's she even
like there
yapping
were
about?
Vital signs,
So,
you know, but they were both crying, like they were both alive and crying.
They had
It's
meth
easy
in their
to miss,
system.
but
They came
music's
home,
statement
ate
at
a
this part
cake,
of the interview is
and they
oddly
burned coal
suspicious. She just
in
mentioned that her
the
children
little
were responsive,
cabin
had vital signs,
trailer
and
thing
were alive.
for warmth.
This would not be out of the
And they
ordinary.
didn't open all the
except
windows,
at this point,
so they
the police had
all
not
got
yet informed
carbon
music that her
monoxide
daughter had
poisoning.
passed, giving the impression that the couple knew more than they were letting on from the start. This was the point the detective broke the news of her daughter's
And there
death
was
to
some-
music, and you can judge for yourself just how shocked she was by the news.
So from what they're thinking, at that time, things could have changed. He looks like he has a touch of pneumonia.
Okay.
Okay,
Pneumonia?
otherwise, he seemed pretty okay. They're treating them. They're going to do what doctors do.
Yeah.
Right, and check him for all sorts of stuff. She didn't survive.
We need to wait for Nathan.
He's a DJ, so he's probably just going to sleep now. But who knows?
No,
He's like
fucking
me.
way.
He's like me. Sometimes
Well,
he changes.
Your stream schedule is 3 p.m. So
What did they say happened?
lucky me, early
We don't
stream.
know. We have no idea.
Yeah, it's just your schedule. That's that you have a whole channel for
Oh.
in Discord.
What it was that
2022 schedule.
So that's
Yeah, I
why I
remember.
wanted to talk to you and Dad just to figure out, like, because this stuff doesn't really happen, right?
Have a whole calendar link in there.
I'm so sorry to be the one to have to tell you that. You shouldn't have to
And
hear
you could
this
like
from someone that you don't
export it
even
from
know.
the Twitch.
But
So you gotta change that?
She had a good.
No, you only change that when you have a
we are
schedule.
gonna look into it as deeply as we
Yeah, you can change it
possibly
within
can
Google. Just change it.
to try to get a better
I don't have a
answer for
schedule.
what happened. So
Oh, okay.
your son,
Okay, that's what you mean.
that took him to the hospital, turned him over to CYFD. Because
Send it
he had
now.
the death of a child.
Yes, how come they didn't?
I don't know what it's gonna be.
Because that was
It's
the
a-
decision
well, it has to
he
be-
made at that time.
It has to be 3 a.m.
OFD, and then they can do their safety plan and that kind of stuff.
I've already reset. I've already reset, so I wake up in mornings now.
But I did feel like something.
You already reset?
I was just calling out for help.
I mean, you're right.
Sometimes things happen, right?
It's a dynamic schedule.
It is dynamic. It goes on and off.
Please look at everything because
It goes from on to completely off.
Like I said, I'm not the kind of cop I'm here to catch anybody up. That's not what this is.
Oh my God.
What this is a matter of trying to figure out what happened. Because right now it's a mystery.
Now I'm just
Nobody
waiting
knows.
for Ty to hop on.
No one knows what happened.
Hop on what?
I did try to talk to your
Hop on this. I mean, hop on Fortnite.
He's probably already on Fortnite.
To get more information.
Did you know?
Yeah, he knows. I told him.
Man, you're about to be Ty's favorite. That's all you say
I
is
was
Fortnite.
Under the impression that he knew when I talked to him.
Fortnite.
He wasn't aware.
I just thought it was bizarre how.
What about Drip JT is also on Fortnite? Oh my God, we have a whole squad. Ain't no way.
Well,
This was bizarre how
man, that's a whole thing.
sloppy we up were. It just was
So
weird.
at first, the BackWoodMaurice, it was a Fortnite gaming clan.
Okay. So then what is it now?
Out of that house.
Well, and then there was a bunch of drama, and some of the members kind of split off.
How's that even possible?
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even possible.
Some members left.
When the stream doesn't even go on, how does that even happen?
Well, it was consistent
The
back
detective
then.
wasn't very
So we would
convinced by
play
her
every day,
reaction. He
fall
wrote in his
asleep
report, she appeared to
in
attempt
the
to be
lobby
shocked
for
and also
Fortnite
cried,
and
but
stuff.
no tears came
Man,
out.
it was
She would
a
stop and
wild
stare
time.
off for brief moments of time, which
you're
could have
telling
been
me I
initial
vacuumed
shock
up
or
the drama.
theatrics. Her emotional response did not appear to be
if you
genuine.
wanna-
Her son was eventually
There's a
interviewed
video
about what
on
exactly
some
happened
of
that
it was
night. He
recorded,
described
some
having
of
the
it
heat in the home
is
on
lost.
full blast. His sister was in
can
between
get
both
the lore?
parents
I'm
with a
good.
blanket over her face, possibly restricting her
Yeah,
breathing.
it's on-
By the time an autopsy was done on the little girl, it was discovered that she had inhaled so much carbon monoxide she had a carbohemoglobin saturation
you weren't
level of
even paying attention to the
70%.
video.
To put that in context,
I
the
was.
typical saturation level in smokers is 8%. Toxic symptoms may start
she
at about
had like a-
10%. Without resuscitative measures, death could
Wait,
start
the
at
little girl's also
40%.
intoxicated?
This little
Or
girl
is this-
had a saturation level of
This is
70.
from the
Within
carbon
24
monoxide.
hours, the detectives already understood
How
what
much,
killed Isaac and
in the
Matthew's
house?
daughter, but there was still a homicide
No, how much
investigation to
that
finish. And after 2
is,
months,
like, in
an
your
arrest
system.
warrant was issued for the negligent parents.
It was saying,
Understood what
was it?
The typical saturation
It was saying
level
she
in
had
smokers
70%.
is 8%. Toxic
8%
symptoms
is
may
what
start at about
normal
10%.
smokers have.
Without resuscitative measures, death can
10%
occur at
toxic
40%.
symptoms, and
This little
40%
girl
is
had a
death.
saturation level
She was at
of
70.
Within 24 hours, the detectives already understood
She
what
lit?
killed Music and Matthew's daughter, but there
Did
was
she
still
live?
a homicide investigation
Oh, no,
to finish.
she
And
didn't
after
live.
2 months, an arrest
Oh
warrant
wait,
was
that's the
issued
girl.
for the negligent
Yeah, that's the
parents.
girl.
What about the boy though?
Yeah, the boy lived. He had a little bit of poisoning and pneumonia.
You gonna do this while my son's going? Could you stop them from bringing my son out here right now? I'm not gonna bring your son out.
Yeah, I wanted to know what happened to the parents. Because, I mean, they're kind of, they didn't mean to kill her. It's like, what do you call it, criminal negligence?
Remember,
Death?
he was like, wait until
I'm just trying to figure out what I did. I would like to know what I've done.
Already did?
No.
What did I do?
A warrant out for your arrest.
For what?
No, they didn't.
Why do I have a warrant out for my arrest? I just was pulled over by a state trooper yesterday because of my license plate light and everything was clear.
What? I did
I spoke with
nothing.
Detective Orozco yesterday as well.
Nothing.
Ma'am, you ain't got anything on you? I need to know what? Anything?
No.
Poke me, stick me, cut me.
No.
And you gonna go to jail with the cause you a felony?
No.
All right, with the
No,
back of my
but
hand,
the girl
back of my
see
hand
on the
only.
ball.
I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wait till your turn.
Man, if I ever get arrested, I'm using a line.
On your panel.
What?
Twitch rivals thing on your panel?
Good.
So it shows it.
Matthew remained mostly quiet during the arrest. Music, on the other hand,
Why am I under arrest?
I'll let you know right now.
Well, it shows on your Twitch.
On the Twitch panel.
You're getting charged for child resulting in
No way!
first-degree felony.
That is not true! I just
Count
talked
two.
with Detective Orozco!
Of a child, great bodily harm.
No!
Second-degree felony. Count three.
Talked.
Of a child. So you're getting
Can I talk to Detective Orozco?
no. You're going straight to the jail.
That is not fair!
You can't say no to what you're being accused of.
Monoxide poisoning, and we did not do it on purpose! He told me!
20.
Matthew Bynum was charged with a
he
first-degree felony of
didn't, like,
intentional
eat.
to the child resulting in and a second-degree felony of subsequent of a child. Several decades and potentially even life in prison. The boy has since been placed in proper care.
Wait, don't you get like some pay from the government?
Click the
If
video
it's,
on
like,
screen as I delve further into
I
more
feel like
you have a
do,
child,
yeah.
you're low income.
You do, but they.
Well, I feel
they
like
were
it's like if you just had the child.
You still do.
What about you? I'm kidding.
Well, my mom used to, yeah. Not anymore. I'm an adult, man. Okay, so it was.
Yeah, but does your internet also have care?
Yes, actually.